I'm not doing cybersecurity. This is just completely cooked. I'm never going to get a job. This is an absolute nightmare. What a shit industry.
Today, we're hitting up the subreddit CyberSecurityJobs. I saw a post on there that I think is an excellent talking point where we can talk about how we break into the cybersecurity industry. Let's get into it.
All right, first question we're looking at here is somebody that says, no experience. Should I start in help desk? So I'm basically stupid and went to SANS and earned 3 GIAC certificates hoping for a job at the end of the rainbow. Okay, now, first off, I don't know who would do that. These are very advanced certificates that you would get later on in your career. There is literally no point to get them before you can validate any of that knowledge. So no idea where they got this idea or who taught them to do that, but that's like very much going all in without having the basics. Continuing. Obviously didn't happen and it's been a while, so I pretty much forgot everything I passed the tests on, okay? So basically pointless. Those certificates are very expensive, so I don't know where they got them from or who paid for them, but that's a lot of money right there. I'm not passionate about this stuff. Now, look, a job's a job. You don't have to be super passionate about it, but you should at least enjoy it to an extent, okay? For example, I like cybersecurity. In fact, the cybersecurity work that I do in my day job is not even interesting to me compared to cybersecurity as a whole. I like offensive security. I like, obviously, all those interesting components. Email security and securing a business, that's just bread and butter. That's just what we do as professionals. We know how to apply our skills to secure organizations. But as a professional, there's areas of security that I find more interesting, open source intelligence gathering. But I don't do those things day to day. But that's fun. That's why I still enjoy doing it outside of work, because I don't do that outside of work. It's not my job. So it's still interesting to learn about. But to go back to his point, I think in today's market, the cybersecurity market, it's so tough that you basically need to have passion still. You can't avoid it. For example, being a doctor, you ask, hey, why do you want to be a doctor? And they say, well, because of the money. Yeah, that's great, but you're probably not going to last because the healthcare system is so grueling. It's not that easy. Even with the money, it's not worth it, right? The tax on your health, on your mental health and well-being, it's not worth it. And cybersecurity is the same. It's very draining. It's not a cushy job. It's not a job where you just sit there and hang out every day. Things happen, incidents happen. You got to react quickly. It's stressful. So if you don't have passion, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not easy, that's for sure. Now, his actual question is, should I start in help desk? And I think the answer to that is unequivocally yes. It's a very good entry point. It doesn't need to be help desk, but you need to be able to learn the fundamentals. Now, why do I say that? Because I can easily tell, and I've interviewed a lot of people, that the people that purely have cybersecurity degrees and don't have the underlying fundamentals and experience, you can easily pick them out from their resumes. And when you interview them, it's obvious that they're lacking in technical skills straight away. Unless they've gone out of their way and someone's explained to them these weak points when you only go through college and university, and they've somehow been able to gain practical experience. Without that, you will see it straight away. It's dead easy to see. I would much rather recommend that you do a more broad degree and focus on getting practical skills and perhaps some certificates with a practical nature, rather than just doing a cybersecurity degree, getting a cert and trying to get a job. Unfortunately, it used to work maybe 5-10 years ago, but now cybersecurity is so oversaturated that it's really a struggle now. You need to focus on those practical skills. To me, it probably seems like this guy thought, oh, cybersecurity is such a good industry. I'm going to get these certificates, get a great job, and I'm going to be rich. Fortunately, it doesn't work like that. This industry is so competitive now that you need to set yourself apart. And one of the best ways to do that right now is to actually focus on open source projects and build a GitHub, publish open source tooling. You can build it with AI as well, but it needs to be end to end. You need to build it, make a contribution to the industry. And if you can talk about it, perhaps at conferences or network or whatever, get out of your comfort zone and really put something out there and show, oh yeah, I'm the guy that built this particular tool. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but just build something and say, hey, I built this to solve this problem or to learn about this topic. You can say, yes, I have the degree, I have the certifications, I've done TryHackMe labs. So now you look like everybody else. Great, you have the basics. And then you can say, oh, and by the way, I built this AI phishing simulation tool, and I'm using that to understand how people detect AI phishing in this modern era of AI. Then when you're talking to the interviewer, they're like, wait a minute, wow, you're really passionate, getting involved, that's interesting. It's like a shining light on your resume in the pile of resumes that are there. You're differentiating yourself. So he says, should I start in help desk? Yes, great idea to build the fundamentals. Not only will you gain business experience in IT, you'll see how all the aspects work with information technology. You can get exposure to other teams. You can get involved with the cybersecurity department if the organization's good and they let you shadow with them. You can get involved with network engineers, systems engineers. My recommendation is spend the first few months building up your understanding of the role and getting comfortable in help desk. And then if you're competent, you should be able to complete all your work and then also put your hand up for other projects and see if you can get involved. That's how you get the exposure. And then when a role opens up internally or you talk to the right people, you never know, a door might open up for you. But don't just sit on the help desk and do your work and go home. Focus on trying to communicate with your peers, understand what they're doing, and try and get your way in through that. The other benefit of starting on help desk that I will say is that when you do that, you also get to basically apply all of that knowledge that you're learning from your certificates and things like that. So focused on cybersecurity, and you can apply it to the work you're doing on the help desk. So you could have two help desk people. One doesn't care about cybersecurity at all and is gaining no cybersecurity experience, and the other one that has this cybersecurity mindset and all of the work, they're doing it through a cybersecurity lens. So they're like, oh, I'm resetting credentials. You can do your work in a way that makes you security conscious. And then you're able to apply that to your resume later. In fact, if you ever do your CISSP, you need to be able to say that you've worked in 2 of the 8 domains for 5 years. You're able to use help desk experience to help meet those targets because you're dealing with identity. You're dealing with how devices get decommissioned, all of that sort of thing, life cycle. It all counts. So make sure you use your security mindset. So it might feel like a big detour, but it's really not. You're building the fundamentals you need to succeed further. Go for help desk. You're cooked with no passion. You'll burn out before you even get a start in cybersecurity. It's pretty true, especially these days. Previously, yes, you could do that and you could get away with it without passion. But now, because of how far you need to set yourself apart, it's not easy. The crazy thing is, if I was reading these posts and came on this subreddit, I would think, holy I'm not doing cybersecurity. This is just completely cooked. I'm never going to get a job. This is an absolute nightmare. What a shit industry. But the thing is, it is actually possible to get a job with the right attitude. That's why the passion is so important. So if you're passionate, don't give up. If you're not, and you saw, oh, lots of money and everything like that, so many unfilled jobs, it's not for you. It's oversaturated at the entry level right now. I'm a software engineer. I tried to find a job as a software engineer after grad. Yeah, cyber is a waste of time. I mean, look, if I was reading this, I would never come to this industry, which is a sad thing because I love it. And there's great jobs here for really smart people, but you really need to go out of your way. I wanted to go through a few posts, but there's so much content here in each post that we might have to just do one at a time, to be honest. And we'll put these videos out from time to time. If there's anything you want me to touch on, definitely let me know. Subscribe for more cybersecurity content. I'd love to see you around. Connect with me on LinkedIn, on my socials. Drop a comment below. Give the video a like. Remember, guys, don't forget to stay curious.